Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Randy. I'm a single dad living in a countryside of the Philippines. Today, I'm gonna show you the daily life of a single dad. I live with my 2 years old daughter and running a business at the same time. This shop is already running for 4 years, but I started in a small shop mainly where are selling wood supply, and eventually I expand and I put some construction materials. This kind of shop is very typical here in the Philippines, mainly for construction materials. Here is our item that we are selling here in the shop. We have some wood supplies and a combination of furniture and building materials such as roofing materials and metal item, plywood, and other wood supplies. This wood supply is a combination from the reclaimed materials and imported woods, mainly from China. Here in the Philippines, they called it paluchina. Few months ago, I just bought a second-hand truck to use for delivery of gravel and sand and other hardware materials. Today, we will try to organize our stocks together with my helper. After a couple of hours of cleaning and organizing the stocks, there's customer already came and looking for wood that they're gonna use for bed frame. Most of my customer who buy the wood supply is a contractor. My area is surrounds of too many resorts, coffee shop, and restaurants. Most of the restaurants and coffee shop they use wood for interior design. Most of the time, I try to help my customer to look for the wood that they are looking for, to make it easier for them to find the right measurement for their projects. After a few minutes, the customer already find their wood they're looking for and the right measurement, and then they already paid to the cashier, and then another customer came and then looking for another materials. Normally, most of the customer they came in the shop is in the morning. Not all the time. The shop is very busy. There are few days that less customer, and there are some days that there's a lot of customer. So not everybody knows about our shop. So we are trying to advertise our store so everybody knows about it, that we have a construction materials and a wood supply. This is the front of our shop. This is just right along the main highway. And here in the Philippines, the most common transportation that they are using is they call it tricycle. It's a motorcycle with a sidecar. Tricycle is a very common public transportation all over the Philippines, especially in the countryside. After the customer leave in our store, we keep continue cleaning and organizing the stocks. And then while we are cleaning, my daughter show up in the store and trying to help us cleaning and organizing the stocks. Here's my daughter. Her name is Belle, 2 years old. She loves playing here in front of the shop. At the back of the shop is our tiny house where we live. And then there is a small window there that I can see all the customers coming. And then this is the window where I receive the payment as well. Most of the time I stay here at the window looking outside if there's a new customer coming. Living right next to my store is a very convenient for me because I can work and then at the same time taking care with my daughter. Every morning I'll make sure that my daughter have the breakfast and take her a bath and make sure that she is already clean before she play and watch TV. While my daughter is playing, I'll take a shower as well, clean up and prepare myself so I can manage my store and taking care of my daughter at the same time. This is the working place I usually stay and taking care of my daughter at the same time. Right to my desk is the living room. This is the place where I can relax and have time to my daughter while waiting for the customer. Every morning I always prepare my hot tea and bring it to my desk. I really love a hot tea with lemon and honey. After I prepare my hot tea, I go back inside and stay on the desk. While waiting for the customer, this is the perfect time to take a seat and sip my hot tea while checking all the inquiries at my phone. Inquiries from the customers about the materials they need. Right next to my desk is my daughter, where usually she play and watching TV. Here in the Philippines, the most common drink for the Filipino is coffee, especially in the morning. Hot tea is not very popular, but there are some Filipino loves tea, but the most common hot drinks are coffee. Today I received the electric and water bill for the whole month. We'll see how much we need to pay for the water and electric bill. Electric bill is including the store and our house as well as the water. We'll see how much we're gonna pay for the water bill and then electric bill for both the store and our house. So for the water bill, it's around 421 pesos. And then for the electric bill is 2,941 pesos. The water bill and electric bill normally is cheaper if you live in a countryside of the Philippines compared in the city. So for us, sharing a water bill and electric bill from the store and the house is not bad for the whole month. I also prepare the milk for my daughter so she can have a little nap in the morning. My daughter already eat table food like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but she always needs to have milk before she go to bed or when she needs to take a nap. After having my lunch, I went outside to have a little bit sun and the fresh air, and I saw my neighbor's mango tree and then rambutan. They are harvesting, and then they just give me a few of their produce, which is the mango and then the rambutan. So the good thing here, living in the countryside, neighbors usually give some of their produce. If they have some fruits or vegetable, they share it to their neighbors. So today I enjoyed the Indian mango from my neighbors, deep in a fermented shrimp, which we called it here in the Philippines is bagoong. Time check is already 4:35 in the afternoon. So I started already slowly organizing my sales, and let's see how much the sales for today. Anyway, every day is a different day. Sometimes we have a good sale, sometimes we have a very low sale. So that's the part of the business. The good thing in my business is I didn't pay a rent because my store is just right here next to my house. Unlike the other business, you need to pay for the rent. Having a business here in the Philippines is not easy. You need to have some lots of patience, effort, and also the capital. There's a lot of things that you need to consider as well, like the permits and then the rental, salary of the employee, and of course the supplier. So having a business is not all the time as easy as you expected. I do have few business already that I opened before, but it didn't goes well. So I keep trying to open a new business and hoping that this time it will turn into a good business so I can help some other people, and at the same time I can support my everyday needs, especially for my daughter. Having a business requires a lot of time and effort. also sacrifices. It requires also a sleepless night. There are also times that you need to consider the time that the sale is very low. Sometimes you feel discouraged. Sometimes you feel to quit, but that's all part of a business. I choose to have a business and quit my job because I believe that if you succeed in a business, you can achieve the time freedom and you can also help other people who needs a job. That's why I choose to have a business than to stay in my job. But I know it's not very easy. I know it's gonna be a long process and I still need to learn a lot of things in the business. But for now, slowly I'm trying to learn and take one step at a time. I know someday the business gonna be successful and I can enjoy the time freedom that I wanted. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe and see you on my next vlog.